And it shows how they use cancer, how they use something called fluorodeoxyglucose, which is a radioactive form of glucose to image tumors. So they inject this, and you can see in the armpit in this woman, that little black spot, that's where they inject it. And then the glucose goes and it concentrates where cells are absorbing it at the highest rate. And cancer cells can't now, I shouldn't say this so broadly. Most cancer cells cannot absorb and use glucose aerobically like the rest of our muscle cells and heart cells and so on can. But they will, in order to produce energy to continue to divide as cancer cells do, they need an energy source. And so they use glucose exclusively. And in order to provide that much energy, because it's an inefficient way when they burn it anaerobically, it's called the Warburg effect, and Otto Warburg won the Nobel Prize for this discovery. It concentrates 100 or 200 times in cancer cells. So we actually use it for imaging. So when you think about that, if we're using cancer cells for imaging, and it's the glucose that those cancer cells are taking up, why would we want a cancer patient to be eating a high carbohydrate diet, which is the recommended, standard American diet, if that's what the cancer cells are looking to eat, right? So the other thing that happens, of course, when you eat a high carbohydrate diet, you release a lot of that carbohydrate as glucose in your blood. How does the body respond? By releasing insulin. And we know insulin helps get that glucose out of the blood, but insulin is one of the most powerful growth promoters in your body. It's a very powerful hormone. So when you have too much sugar in your blood and then too much insulin to try and take that sugar level down, you're giving the cancer cells all of the fuel and all of the fertilizer it needs for optimal growth. So that's why when we're talking about diet, eating a standard American diet when you have cancer, to me, just seems to be completely counterproductive. What you should do is reduce that glucose load as close to zero as you can get it. Let your body create its own glucose as needed, as libidum, as you say in medicine. And then that will moderate the insulin levels. And that gives your immune system a chance to identify and destroy those cancer cells.